Hello and welcome back dear subscriber. Thanks for watching the first video and coming to part 2 video. If you have not watched the first video, please check the playlist and watch. And also I am going to give the first video link in video description as well as comment section. First go and watch the part 1 and then watch this video so you will get clear cut information. Okay guys, and this is the technical bit I am discussing regarding placement exam preparation, and this is related to Sonata software technical bit. So now coming to part 2, question number 1. So point out error if any in the following program. So we have to find out error if there is any error. Okay, so here int I equal to 1 perfectly okay, switch I perfectly okay, case 1 okay, printf okay, break okay, and a case. So this is okay. Even expression, mathematical expression is valid in case. So this is valid guys, no need to worry. Already I have covered this concept in the part 1 video. If you have not watched, please go and watch. I have clearly explained everything about switch case. So this is valid, there will be no error, right? Okay, coming to question number 2, point out the error if any in the following program. Guys, don't go for this answer mentioned in the PDF because some explanation is wrong there and even some answer given is wrong there. So please concentrate on what I am telling, not what is written on this answer at this video, right? So in main you can see here int a equal to 10 comma 20 and the expression is this, right? Actually this answer is correct. Okay, so let me come here and show you. Okay, so expression is this, right? Am I right? So this is the expression. Okay, so what is our regular, like what is the one? There is a, right, and there is some condition, something condition, okay, b and question, like okay, question man expression or expression 1 is to expression 2, right? This is syntax, isn't it? This is syntax, like s1 and something s2 and something condition, like what is any value. So this is what the expression, the way we write. So this is perfectly okay, we considered. Okay, let me okay, so this is perfectly okay guys. Okay, so this is considered s1 and this is condition and s2. Okay, sorry, let me zoom in, zoom out. Okay, and here is up to colon it is okay, expression 1, but after colon this is expression 2, not as a whole, not defaultly it will not take whole as a single, expression 2 it will not take. So the reason you will get error here, right? So let me do some declaration int a and b, right? Okay, a value I will give something 8. Okay, okay, and this is not required, right? Okay, so here you will find some, you can see here L value required as left operand of the assignment. Actually it is asking about here. Once I will put here it in parenthesis, it is going to be one expression, so it will act like expression 2. Now there will be no error, right? So I hope you got it. Okay, so here also it is mentioned the same. So here what type of error you will get? L value required in the function. L value, right? Now coming to question number 3, in the following code, in which order the function would be called? So F2, F1, F2 and F3, right? F1, F2 and F3, answer A. Already I have covered this in first video. What would be output of the following program? So main int I equal to 4, switch I, it is called a default is print of this, case 1 this, and break case 2, case 3. Okay guys, so here there is no, here I value is 4, right? I value is 4, but in case there is no 4, so it is going to print default, and default is not followed by break, so it will print case 1 also, and here it will get break, so it will print a mouse is an elephant built by Japanese, breeding rabbits is a hair raising experience. Okay guys, so this is 2 line will be printed. If you have any doubt, please watch the first video, I have clearly mentioned it in the detail. So all of the above, this and this both will be printed, all of the above. Option C is correct. Coming to question number 5, so this is macro, right? So this is macro, so I will show you what will be the answer, what will be the answer for it. Okay, so I am going here. Okay, well, okay, so here you can see, right? So macro is SQR of x, and it is inside the bracket x into x, right? So here A and B, so here we will get, on the before compilation we will get substitution. Like what types of substitution we will get? A equal to, we will get A equal to B plus, A equal to how much we will get? B plus 2 into B plus 2, right? Am I right? Don't put this in bracket. This is value of x. What is value of x? This is whole is x, and here we are passing x, so x value into x value. Am I right? Okay, then what will be the answer? B value is 3, so 3 plus 2 into 3 plus 2, so what is answer? 3 plus 6 plus 6 plus 2, so 9 plus 2 is 11, so answer is going to be 11, right? Okay, so let me show you the output. So output is 11, right? So be very careful while there is the case of macro. Okay, so option B is correct. Coming to question number 6, in which line of the following an error would be reported? Okay, so on which line the error will be reported, guys? Can you find? So circum R, and this is 3.14 into R into R. Okay, main float R 1.0 comma C equal to circum R print of C. Okay, and if circum R, okay, equal to, so here in line number 7 it will throw the error. Why? You can see circum. Okay, so this is okay, and if it's closing here itself, you can see if it's closing here itself. So equal to there is a relational operator, right? Equal to 6.28, and this is closing parenthesis, and there is no opening parenthesis for this anywhere. So we will get error at line number 7. I hope you are very clear with it. Now coming to question number 7. What is type of variable b in the following declaration? So already I have discussed it in the first bit. Okay. So here it is now right question. It is asking the type of variable b. But in first video, they had not asked specifically for which variable type they are asking. They had asking the type of variable. So they had two different, right? One is float pointer, other is float. So here type of variable b. So type of variable b is float, right? If you need explanation, please watch first video. I have clearly explained. Coming to question number 8. In the flowing code, okay. So in the flowing code, what is going to be happen? File, and this is file pointer, right? So file concept I hope you have already gone through. So this is file pointer, and fp is of open is function, and this is the file name trial, and this is comma r. So the file is going to open in read mode. Which file? The trial file is going to open in read mode, and definitely the cursor will be on the 0th position, first position of that file, right, inside the file. So 60 position will be there. Okay, so fp pointer, fp points to what they are going to point? The first character in the file. The first character in the file. No guys, fp is not going to, the cursor is going to find, not fp, right? A structure which contains a car pointer, okay, which point to first character in the file. So option B is going to be correct. The name of the file, no, none of the above. So option B is the correct for it. Option B is correct. It also seems like option A is correct. So a little bit conflict is there. If you find some more reason, then please drop your reason in comment section. We will go for discussion. And little bit I am also confusing with this, but option B seems is the correct one, right? So if you find something different and alternative, please correct me in the comment section. And if we will get agree at a point, I will update those correct answer in the modified correct answer is in the comment section as well as video description. Now coming to question number 9. We should not read after a write to file without an intervening call to. Okay, so what? We call to f plus for clearing like buffer, fseek or rewind. So this is true comma false. So it is true. Exactly, I have not gone through the depth of this, but that is, this answer is correct. If you need explanation, I will go on some research. I will study this topic more deeply, and I will put the detail in comment section. So let me know in the comment section if you have doubt regarding this. Coming to question number 10. If the program, my program, is run from command line as my program 1 2 3, what would be the output? So this is main, right? So in command, if we need to take any input as the command line in C, what is the way we can write in main? So there is two way we can write actually. One is we can write like this, and other is we can write like this, right? Okay, so let me control Z. Okay, so let me make it, there is two way we can write. Okay, so first is that and second is this, two way we can write. And always arc v of 0 equal to what? Always, that is by default program name, that is program name. So here program name is main.c, so it will be main, right? So it will be like that only. Okay, okay, so I hope up to this you very clear. And this args is actually count, so how many is there, and argv I used to content that number of list, that count number of list what we provide through supply through command line. Okay, so here is we are giving how many, 1 2 3 4, so this is first argument, second, third and fourth. So arc c is 4 here, and arc b value is at 0 position, like a treat as array. So arc b is one vector, so here you just treat this vector as a array. So at position 0 this value, position 1 this value, position 2 this value, position 3 this value will be there. Okay, so now you can see here from 0 position it is going to print. So at 0 position what it will print? My prog, and then after it will print, it will go for like next iteration, and it will print 1, then followed by 2, followed by 3. So here such output is not there, 1 2 3 is there. If the iteration is going to start from, counter is going to start from 1, then this may be answer. If they are going to only print arc v of 0, then this not even, no, this is not going to be correct anyway. And here this is not going to print the location address, this is not going to print. So c colon my program dot exe, they are not going to print it. Output is going to be my prog 1 2 3, just my prog, not c, not dot exe, just my prog 1 2 3. So such output is not here, so none of the above is correct answer in this case. Coming to question number 11, if the following program is run from command line as myprog 1 2 3, what would be the output? Okay, so here int I j equal to 0, for I equal to 0, less than arc c, right? So arc c value is here 1 2 3 4, right? 4, and it is going to j equal to j plus ATOI, arc v of I. So it is going to take the iteration from first index itself, 0 index itself. So 0 index the value is my prog. So my prog can we convert into the integer value? No, we can't. So here that is not compatible, so we will get error. But while you go for looking the answer on searching the Google, you will get answer as 6, but that is not correct. If the iteration, this counter is going from 1, then definitely the answer is option B, 6, but here it is from index 0. So in this case the compiler will throw error. Right. Coming to question number 12. So if the following program is run from command line, and my command line is myprog Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, what would be the output? So here guys, argc already I have mentioned, argc value is 4, not 4, 1 2 3 4 5, in this case 5, arc C is 5. So this is pre-decrement, not post-decrement, pre-decrement. What is property of pre-decrement? Pre-decrement, first it will decrement the value and then after it will go for like printing. It will firstly update the value and then after it will go for further process. So this is pre-decrement. So 4 value, 5 value, right? So 1 2 3 4 5. So arc C is 5. So 5 pre-decrement is 4. So 4 is greater than 0, right? And now here is a increment. So this is pre-increment. So first it will update the value and then it will go for further process. So arc V is, let me tell you in a little bit. Arc, okay, let me consider a like a of 20, right? A of 20 equal to 1 2 3 4. Okay, so if we write a, even if we write print a, we will get what? We will get value. I hope if I execute it, you will get more clarity on it. So let me, okay, just give me couple of minutes. Okay, so this is a value, right? And I am going to print a. What the value you will get, guys? What value we will get? We will get 1. We will get 1, right? So okay. Int 1 we will get, guys, 1. Arc, okay, arc of 0. Okay, what is happening? Percentage T, okay, arc of B. Something going fishy here, okay. Okay, R5, okay. This is right, guys, or something, okay. 5. So print of this value, okay, what is this? It must not be like that. Something I am missing. 1. Okay, but it used to give 0 address due to online compiler. I think it is the problem. It is even I hope you know, when we take just the variable itself, then it will used to return the base address of array. Base address of array it used to return. Okay, here I am getting something different, but I hope you know the rule. Okay, so it will a and even a0 used to the same. If any changes is there, I will again go to deep of this concept and I will get back to you. I will update those detail in the comment section. It must be a of 0, like a of 0, okay, a of 0 position is same as a, and both are what? Both are base address of array, base address of array a, right? It must be same, okay, but here we are getting something different. We will consider this rule, okay, and I am going to explain. So here we are getting arc V of 0 position, and this is a pre-increment, so it will increment by not 1 not 2. It will increment by size of the array. So here this is char type, okay, so char type, and it will going to be increased by char value is 1 byte, so it will going to increase by 1 byte. So at 1 byte of arc V, so 1 byte of arc V, what is available? That is available, Monday is available, right? And again After that again it will go for, like this is 4, so now it will go for next iteration 3, and it will again going to increment by 1 byte. So it will go for and like arc of value 2. Okay, so it is not going to increment by the index, it is going to be increment by the byte, the size of array type, the vector type. This is char type vector, so it will increase by size of char. Okay, so we will get from 1 here itself, it is printing from 1 position, not 0 position. So we will get output as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Right. Already the video length is going longer, so I will stop after 15th bit, and in the third video I will cover the next bit, next 15 bit. Okay, so coming to 13 bit, in the code is P2 an integer or an integer pointer. So what is P2? Already I have explained this very clearly, I think in first video itself, right? So go and check it. P2, this is just a like bucket, and this bucket is what type? Integer type pointer, and we are creating the copy of that bucket P1 and P2. So definitely this is also integer type pointer. So P2 is an integer pointer. Coming to question number 14, print out error in the point out error in the flowing program. So what is error? The same I have explained in, I think in the first video itself. Here x is constant, integer constant, and we can reinitialize the x directly with value. However, we can initialize using the address. If we are able to update on address, it will be possible, but we can't directly assign the value. Okay, here actually it is wrong mentioned, the answer explanation is wrong mentioned. Here we can't reinitialize, or we have to initialize at the time of declaration whatever the value is going to be, right? So you can go from there, and here you can check. This is 15 number question. Main int y equal to 128, and now here x is constant type integer, and we are assigning the value at the time of declaration. So here x value is going to be 120, and then after we can do anything with y, no problem. And there is print of x, no problem. This is correct, the answer will be 120. Okay, so this is done guys, and now I am going to stop this video. Almost we have gone through 28 minutes, and in the third video I am going to cover rest of the bit, and I hope you are getting help from my side. If the case, please subscribe my channel and share this video with other learners, so they can also take advantage of this video. And if you have any doubt regarding what the bit I have mentioned, then please let me know in comment section, and I will definitely there to reply you out. So thanks a lot for watching this video. Please stay at home, stay safe, stay tuned with Deep Codec Group. Happy learning.